to show you how we can use the Turnitin integration with Haiku. This is going to allow you to create classes and assignments from Haiku that will automatically be reflected within Turnitin. So there's no need to log in to Turnitin separately for you or for the students. So let's get started. So here I am. I've logged into Turnitin just to show you how things happen automatically when I do them in Haiku. So I'm logged into Turnitin, and as if you notice, I have no classes right now, 0 classes. So I'm going to go over to a Haiku class of which I'm the teacher. I've created a page, and on this page I want to add a content block. So this is where I'll put the assignment or the work that I want the students to turn in. So I click Add a Content Block. I go over to Connect and Assess. I go down to Activity, and here you'll see Turnitin, which is a new feature we just added. Once I click Turnitin, it's going to ask me, what do we want the name of the activity to be? And so I'm going to call this testing. I can put any instructions here, and then I'm going to click Save and Configure. Once I do that, a separate window will open, and it's going to open the interface that you typically see in Turnitin. And so I'm going to close this window. I want to go over to Settings, and here you're going to see the very familiar settings of which you're used to from Turnitin. Here you can put any additional instructions about the actual assignment. You can change the grade, the start date, the due date, which is something you'll want to remember in just a few minutes. So I'm going to say, you know, it's starting now, and maybe I want to have it due on July the 16th at 8 a.m. And so then again, you can do all those same settings that you've typically done in the past, and once you are happy with them, you can submit, and then once you're ready to go to the next step, you click Publish at the bottom. And so now I have to do a few more things from the Haiku perspective. So I finished setting everything up within Turnitin, but now I'm thinking just Haiku. Do you want this activity to apply to all of your sections? And so if you have multiple sections like I do, I can just have this maybe for my middle school faculty section. Maybe you just want to do your B block. Totally up to you, but I'm going to choose upper school. And then I want to set start and end dates. And so I don't want the upper school faculty to do it. A start and an end date. Again, I want to keep it consistent with what I said in Haiku, or I'm sorry, in Turnitin, which I said July the 16th, and I said 8 a.m. And so I want to keep those two things consistent. When can they access it in Turnitin? It's a good idea to have it consistent within Haiku. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. I've already put it on the page I want. Here you can have a link, so it'll open a separate window, or I want to embed mine right in the page. And then I'm going to click Finish. Sorry, I need to choose a page where it's going to appear. So I'm going to say I'm going to put it on the Turnitin page. And then I'm going to click Finish. And now, here is my page in Haiku, and here is my Turnitin assignment. So I can go over if I needed to and change the settings from right here. So I could go down and change anything that I needed to. And then as students turn things in, my assignment inbox will begin to populate. So I did all of this in Haiku. What happens within Turnitin? Let's go back to that window. And I'm going to refresh my screen. And now you'll notice, hey, I've got a class that was created within Haiku. Haiku How To. Didn't have to do it in Turnitin. It did it automatically. So if I go into that class, I'll also notice, hey, there's the assignment that I created. How awesome. So again, if I do it in Haiku, it does it automatically in Turnitin. And so in a few minutes, the next video will show you what the students see when they log into Haiku, and then I'll show you how you can look at assignments once they're turned in.